AM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Good afternoon and good evening, and you are watching and listening to INCRadio San Diego. So this morning, I will be your host, Hannah Limon, from the local congregation of Chula Vista. And today we are going to recap an activity that happened last month, the Songs of Faith, Love, and Hope Children's Worship Service, or CWS edition. So stay tuned for that. Join us to reminisce some memories and, of course, hear more from our special guests later on. So, of course, make sure to share the link with those who were out there in that activity or who want to learn more about what we just did last month. And also, leave your comments in the chat so we can get to them later in our show. But before we go on into our hashtag challenge, I'm going to ask someone to help me out. If I can ask someone with the widest smile in our district, Ryan.
Hi.
Hey. What's up?
Yeah, it's your brother Ryan Ancheta from the local congregation of Vista. It's all right. It's all right. So, Hannah, yes, we do have a hashtag challenge, and it happens every week here on INCRadio San Diego. What is a hashtag challenge? It gives the opportunity of each local congregation in San Diego to participate in the show. So here are your hashtags. Let's go ahead and alternate. Hashtag TMV.
Or hashtag Vista.
Hashtag NSD.
Hashtag EC.
Hashtag SV.
Hashtag NC.
And hashtag CV.
So make sure leave those hashtags in the chat. But of course, one hashtag per comment.
Yes.
You want a fair but tight competition.
Yes. And speaking about competition, let's say the winners from last week. Drum roll, please. And in third place, we got the local congregation of Alcohol. Woo-hoo! Give it up, EC.
And for second place, drum roll, please. We have
Vista. Oh, yeah. And who was it last week? Who was the first place winner?
Reigning champ.
Local congregation of hashtag TMV. Wow, congrats, TMV. Looks like they're on a roll. Will they remain supreme throughout this hashtag challenge this week? I don't know. That all it all depends on you guys.
Or can someone top up the leaderboard and we can see a new local congregation?
We'll find out. Will it be Chula Vista? I don't know. Local congregation Chula Vista. Can we do it?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, of course, for today, we do have a special guest who was from the Songs of Faith, Love and Hope activity. And let's give them a warm welcome. Make some room. Let's welcome our guests.
Yeah!
Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
How are you guys?
Good.
Nice.
All right. So it looks like our guest brought in a souvenir right here. But first, before we can get into what the souvenir is, can you please introduce your name and where you're from?
Hi, my name is Sister Camille Malikdam, and I'm from the locale of Chula Vista.
And for you, sister?
I'm Len Malikdam. I'm her mom, and I'm from the local congregation of Chula Vista.
Yeah, we got the Chula Vista fam in the house. So yes, we got to see those hashtags. But Camille, can you tell us why you're here and what is this certain souvenir we have up here?
Well, I am here because I participated in our church's Songs of Faith, Love, and Hope.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm happy to say that I was the first place winner in the soloist performance. So that is what my souvenir is.
Yep, that's her little trophy right there. Right? So she got first place in the solo category. So just to recap, each local congregation in our district prepared a local performance with all of the other children who are ages 4 to 12, and also a solo performance category. So that is what our sister here has won.
Yeah.
So we want to hear from you, the champion of our district.
Champion.
Yes. How did you prepare for this activity?
Well, preparing was really scary leading up to the event, but like I knew God was with me, so that was great.
Of
But
course.
I had practices with my vocal coach, Sister Zoe Atencio, and she was just helping me, project my voice and telling me how this is a little bit different from singing in choir because I am a choir member, and it's just really nice to like have somebody like family members and people supporting.
All right, and
Nice,
you can see
yeah.
in the pictures there that you can see there's some of our brethren from the local congregation Chula Vista and the other children in our district. Right. So, and then you can see there's your vocal coach Zoe, right,
Hey.
on the left side. Yes. So how about? So yes, I can attest to as a performer, especially when you're performing by yourself, it's scary because you're up there all by yourself, commanding the stage, and of course you don't want to mess up.
Yes.
But praises be, you made it through, and of course the rewards have been beat, and you earned first place.
Yes.
But how about you, Sister Lynn? As Camille's parent, what was the preparation like?
Well, first, I would like to acknowledge my husband because he was the one driving her to her practices.
Oh, good job.
yeah.
Good
Shout out to
job.
Brother Edwin.
Yeah,
job.
Edwin. And then my part is I do practice with her at home and memorizing her lyrics and how she has to go on the stage and her performance.
Oh.
Right. Like the number one supporters at home, right?
Yes.
The number one supporting audience at home, right?
Sister Len, did you feel like you were performing there as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you see
Stage mom.
you see your image on the stage
Yeah.
as reading, singing up there. But we do want to read some comments, some congratulations to you, Camille. So from Mitzi Janine, congratulations, Sister Camille, we're so proud of you.
Yeah. We have another one from Sister Lily Jomok. Congrats to all the competing soloists. You all were wonderful.
Yeah, so just to highlight, there were 6 other soloists, so a total of 7 throughout our district,
Wow.
and they all sang their hearts out.
Wow.
Being that young in age, getting up there and singing by yourself, it's not an easy feat. So, of course,
Courageous,
congratulations to all of them.
Yes. And then Terlin says, congratulations, Sister Camille.
All right, and a lot of heart emojis and the confetti.
Yes. We have a live chat question. So let's go ahead and ask that. Live chat. What were your fondest memories growing up in the CWS Children's Worship Service? Was it A, the community prayers? Was it B, visitations? Or was it C, the CWS activities? I'm going to ask Sister Lynn. What was your favorite fondest memory growing up in CWS?
CWS, dropping them off and seeing all the children performing their duties inside the
Yes.
church.
How about when you
Yes.
were CWS?
I was actually a convert.
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh,
I see.
okay.
Yeah.
So, but that's great hearing from your point of view. You see a lot of children growing up and they're getting
Yeah.
older, and you
Yeah.
can see, friends that Camille has made here and there, or that friendships she still has.
Mhm.
But how about you, Camille? You're still in the CWS, so what's a fond memory you still have now, or fond memories way back then?
Well, one of my fondest memories were probably the committee prayers after worship services,
Nice.
CWS activities most of all, and actually the 50th anniversary in the West.
Yes.
Wow, yes,
yes,
that
yes.
was about 5-6 years ago. I
Yes.
remember that. Yeah.
How about you, Hannah? How about you growing up in the CWS? And what is your role in CWS right now?
So I am actually one of the children's worship service teachers. And in that picture with Camille, that's also another teacher of ours in Chula Vista, Sister Riza.
Yes.
So there's 4 of us in our local congregation. So our responsibilities is to teach, a lesson during the worship service about Bible history, morals in the Church of Christ. So we have that role to, not only teach the young children, but also watch over them through
Nice.
the visitations, which I remember before when it was high in the pandemic, we would visit online, but it was still nice to see them, their smiles, and of
Yeah.
course, getting to know one another as we grow up.
Yeah.
And I remember that activity too, 6 years ago. So it's amazing to see younger children back then, like now grown up, and they're still doing these activities in the church, especially with the performing arts. Yeah.
Me, my fondest memory was just seeing the brethren every week. So yeah, is very amazing to growing up as a CWS in the Church of Christ. We have someone here in the chat. It looks like C is winning
So the
CWS activities.
yeah.
And our favorite, one of our favorite live chatters, we have Brother Franklin Kobe Araneta. He says, "A community prayers were always so fun. It was a huge influence in becoming a CWS overseer when growing up." Hashtag TMV. Aww.
Yeah. So just to briefly explain, after the worship service, we would break off into little groups, well,
Uh-huh.
for Chula Vista's sake. And then the overseers would actually guide the children on how to properly pray.
There you
And
go.
since it's a lot smaller, it's not too, nerve-wracking or scary to pray in front of everybody. But eventually, that's where we want them to achieve one day. So, get over the nervousness and be able to pray in front of
Yes.
larger crowds.
Mhm.
But yes, I remember that too. Getting help with someone, whispering.
We need
about
all
how
the
to
help
pray.
when we're
Yeah.
at the young age. So I'm so glad that we have it.
But that helped me, be confident in praying as I grew up. But our next question, of course, we still want to highlight the SOFLA activity, the Songs of Faith, Love, and Hope. So either Camille or Sister Len, what was your favorite part of the activity? Whether it was before or after, the practices with your local congregation or our district, when you got on stage, preparing with the songs, or even the finale performance.
Answer it, Nana?
Sure. I think my favorite part was probably right before the performances, was when we were all getting ready together, because I feel like since it was a district event, getting ready together for the girls, it was really nice to make new friendships with a lot of other people and meeting new people from locales all over the district.
Yes. Oh, there's another soloist there, Sister Bernice from National City, and I believe, Sister Stella from Temecula Valley. Yes. So, of course, I understand that too. I relate. You get to meet many friendships across the district. You all have the same experiences of preparing, feeling nervous with each other. So, of course, it's a shared experience.
Sharing the same experience, yeah.
Yes. So you can see there in the pictures, there's these children vary from many ages, even the local congregation North San Diego there.
Yeah.
They're so young, but they got up there and they sang out loud. But how about you, Sister Len? What was your favorite part?
I think my favorite part was the final performance, because seeing all our children performing in the stage, it's so heartwarming.
Aww.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I remember that too. But of course, this is another favorite moment. This video here.
Can you describe what's happening, Sister Len?
Yeah, we were waiting to get the result from our ministers and then when they announced that she was the winner, we were so overjoyed. It's like,
Yes.
I never seen my husband overjoyed that.
I know he jumped from his seat and ran down the aisles.
I think we have a new world record for a vertical jump from a seat.
Yes, I remember
That's
that.
amazing.
I mean, of course, you can't hear the audio, but you could hear the cheers, the love and support from everyone in the district, and even you could. I think before the video, before we showed it, you could see your parents. They were gripping their hands.
Anticipation.
Anticipating, oh, it's got to be her. It's got to be her. So it's quite a special moment captured.
Yes, we're also proud of you, Camille. Congratulations, Camille.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But also, I do want to say, Taylor also mentioned that finale performance was truly incredible.
Aww.
I also want to give credit to that. Directing 80 children on the stage all at once was not an easy feat.
Wow.
But, it paid off in the end, and the song was definitely heartwarming. The song was called I Believe in, Trust, and Rely on What God Can Do. So very relevant to the
INC original
theme
music
of our church on INC original music. Yes.
All right. Let's move on to the next chat question. We have, what activities did you enjoy in the CWS, either as a supporter or participant? Was it A, the Unity Games, either one of those? B, performing for activities such as INC Giving, SOFLA, etc.? Is it C, trips like visiting the zoo, museums, and so on and so forth? Or is it D, others? What is the others? Let us know. Let me ask Hannah this question. So what was it for you? What was an activity that you enjoyed in CWS?
I know we already highlighted the activities that the Children's Worship Service officers and teachers plan. But of course, I want to highlight being a supporter of the Unity Games,
Yeah.
I believe we highlighted this activity some time back, but it's just nice seeing the children get a chance to compete
Mhm.
because of course for our bigger sports like basketball, volleyball, track and field, it's the older children or the adults playing, but seeing the children get a chance to just run across the court or just handle a ball and make it through the hoop, it's nice to see
So
them
cute.
getting active, physically active and spiritually active. Yes, but it's just nice just being on the sideline supporting them. And,
Yeah, it is.
like the even the short, the smallest of members are just running across the court.
It's awesome.
How about you, Camille?
Camille?
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite activities that we do are probably like performing like SOFLA and Unity games as well,
Mhm.
because meeting people from the district and like uniting through sports, which is something a lot of people do, I think is really nice.
Yeah. And you really feel the love of the brotherhood, right?
Yes.
Even though
Yeah.
you're competing, but it's like
Yes.
if someone falls over, you help them up.
Help
So
them up.
I always see that too. Even the children, they help each other out too.
Aw.
Yeah, all in good sportsmanship. How about you,
Yes.
Sister Lem? Since you also have another daughter here with us, Claire Malikdom.
Yes.
Of course, she's been here now, so she's in the organization for those 12 to 17. But what was your favorite activity you remember participating with, your children growing up?
I think it's the Unity game as well.
Unity
Yeah,
games.
Unity game,
Games.
because I know even though we're in a competition, but we still feel like we're one family.
Yes.
So there's no like winning or losing, but we're still in one.
We're
Big
all
family.
winning together.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
and
yes.
even if there's a local congregation that has one, we're so happy for
Supporting
them.
them.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Mhm. And Ryan, how about you? And then we can read
Yeah.
off what has won.
I personally like going to like the zoo, going to the museums, because we get to learn about other things together, like learn about a new animal we probably haven't seen. Like I never saw that elephant, and share the experience like that. I think it's really cool. Of course, all of them are my choices, but that's the one I want to mention. And here in the live chat, it looks like A is winning.
Unity Games.
Unity games all around. And then Brother Christian De Dios says, also what's so nice about the CWS songs of faith, love, and hope, many of the children performing have never performed before with an audience, let alone hundreds of brethren in participation. Yes, that's like super brave of the children to do. So congrats to all the performers.
Yes, and Daniel and Flores says shout out to the CWS of El Cajon, small but mighty, always puts
Yeah.
on a great show and participation. These kids are small in number but overwhelming in faith. #EC. I do want to highlight.
Uh-huh.
I believe the local congregation of El Cajon won the local performance category. So congrats to them.
#EC, congrats.
Yes. So I remember they have a signature move. Do the EC.
We got
So-
another comment from Franklin Kobe Areneta. C. Trips. One of his fondest memories in CWS was being with his fellow CWS choir members and going through the old museums and galleries. It was lovely learning more about the church. Oh, I'm so glad you had that experience, bro. Nice.
Yes. And of course, Sister Edith Indionco, she has mentioned a memory from the activity, the finale. So proud of our young brothers and sisters. All right.
All right.
So of course, like what some of our the commenters have mentioned, and what Brother Christian has mentioned, many of these kids they perform for the very first time. Or for you've been in multiple activities where you have performed, so you already know the feeling, but you're always so eager to participate, use this outlet to grow stronger in faith. So that's just some ideas on what to say about this activity. But how have you benefited from the CWS SOFLA?
I think from the SOFLA, I benefited like with the songs, listening to the lyrics over and over again.
Mhm.
I just realized how powerful the words are, but also the confidence to be on stage with a lot of people watching you. Like it helped me build my confidence as well.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Like, it takes a lot for you to be here on INCRadio.
Oh
So,
yeah, so another step forward, right?
Yeah, another one.
Mhm. So how about you, Sister Len? Seeing your daughter performing, how was it that you benefited from this activity?
Yeah, it benefited us by encouraging them to always participate in our children's worship service activities,
Mhm.
like local and district,
Yes.
and also like putting their times in serving, like using their talent in serving
Almighty God.
Almighty God.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Nice.
And how about you, Ryan? I mean, whether you've heard about it or have seen your local congregation preparing.
Mhm.
So just hearing about it, how do you feel, about how other brethren and participants benefited from this activity?
I think it's amazing because if you're a performer, you get to learn camaraderie and you get to learn like building confidence on stage is hard, but it's easier when you have others doing it at the
Supporting,
same
yeah.
time, supporting at the same
You
time.
don't feel
yeah.
alone.
Yes, and then seeing all the brethren participating, it's just always a good thing. Just anytime there's an activity where there's a lot of brethren having fun, enjoying themselves, as well as seeing performers, it's always a good time. So yeah.
Yeah, and I myself, as a children's worship service officer, how I benefit from this and many other activities where
Mhm.
we perform on stage. I get to see these children, they're so young, but they're already so eager to do more.
Yes.
They want to use their talents, they want to be more active in the church. And of course, that's so helpful, especially when you start growing up. You're going to take over our shoes one day. Someone will be directing future children one day. So, of course, it's nice to build up that foundation as early as now.
Yes. So I really thought we had a really good time here for this discussion. I thought it was pleasant. Thank you so much for being here with us. Hannah, do we want to ask any shout outs or anything?
Yeah, so any shout outs you want to give? Anyone who's supporting you online or even in studio?
I want to give a shout out to my family, the Malictums and the Belisarios.
Your dad just jumped up from his seat again.
A shout out to some of my best friends that are watching.
Aw.
Shout out to my vocal coach, Sister Zoe Atencio.
Hey, Zoe.
The local congregation of Chula Vista. Our resident minister, Ka Freddy, and our district minister, Kamat,
Mhm.
and most of all, Ka Eduardo.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How about you, Sister Lynn? Any specific shout outs?
I just want to give a shout out to our local congregation of Chula Vista and all the officers. And I want to thank you guys for inviting us.
You're
Yes, and
welcome.
thank you for coming here and getting to chat about this recent activity.
Yeah. Give it up for them, Sister Lena and Sister Camila. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Go on ahead. All right, and take your trophy as well.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, Ryan, I feel really
Yes.
warm in the heart just reminiscing about this activity. It felt so long ago, but it was just so recent.
I know it was. I think we have a special guest here in
Oh,
studio.
yes.
Am I correct?
Oh, yes, we do. So, actually, in our local congregation, our resident minister is Brother Freddie Enoch, but we have a new resident minister coming in to assist. So, if we can kindly call up our new minister in our district, please give a warm welcome to Brother Wilson Valoria.
Yeah. Hello po, Brother Wilson. How are you?
Hello
How are you po?
So fine to be here and I'm happy.
So, Ka Wilson, welcome to San Diego County. What is it that you want to see here in San Diego po? We know you love all the brethren, but is there anything specific you want to see in San Diego?
Oh, can I speak in Tagalog?
Sige po, pwede po. Ilocano.
Oh, Ilocano and Tagalog.
Sige po. We'll have subtitles po.
Ako'y bumabati po muna sa mga taga-Pilipinas, na mga kapatid dyan, lalo na po sa Ilocos Sur, District of Ilocos Sur. Ako po ay nadistino sa Ilocos Sur ng 27 years.
Wow.
Wow. 27 years.
Ilocano and Tagalog ako doon. Kaya bumabati po ako sa mga taga
Ito po yung camera.
Ilocos Sur po. Namimiss ko po kayo at napakarami tayong mga aktibidad dyan na ginawa para sa kasiglahan ng iglesia.
Opo.
Ngayon po, nandito na po ako sa San Diego, California. Kaya masayang-masaya po ako na nandito sa San Diego, California po. Pero talagang ibang-iba, napakalamig.
Opo.
Oh, yeah, it's cold.
Ngayon,
It's cold, ha?
Saro is cold po.
It's perfect weather.
Oh,
Don't worry.
Sunny in San Diego.
Nalamiis dito'y San Diego.
Mm.
So nga, naninibago po ako dito, mga kapatid. Salamat po sa pag-imbita sa amin dito.
Opo. We'll make sure you have a good time here
Ako po si kapatid na Wilson Viloria,
Opo.
dating auditor sa Ilocosur for 8 years.
Opo.
Ngayon, nandito ako para magsilbi bilang auditor din ng San Diego, California
Opo.
or Southeast.
San Diego
San
County,
Diego County,
California.
Yeah.
Formerly Southeast.
Formerly.
But yes.
Opo.
Okay.
Okay, thank you po.
Thank you po.
Thank you so much
Okay po.
We hope you have a good day po.
Mamimiss ko po kayo, taga Ilocosur po sa Pilipinas. Mahal na mahal ko po kayo
Aw.
ng aking
All
pamilya.
the love.
Opo.
Thank you po, brother.
Thank you po.
Opo.
Salamat po. Kalusan. See you later.
Yeah, so if you see brother around, make sure you greet him and
Yes.
welcome him to San Diego.
With
County.
warm hearts.
Yes,
It's
po.
rather cold out here.
I know it
in
is
the
cold.
Philippines. All right.
All right.
So I am definitely revved up in action, CFO in action, because these activities happen
All the time.
All right. So let's see. Some past activities we had was the cleanup drive. So actually in the local congregation Chula Vista,
Yes.
you can see pictures there. We were at a local community park as well as other local congregations in our district. So,
Mhm.
and you can also see the children, the youth, and other brethren of different ages walking around, cleaning up, getting some steps in, but also helping the community.
Yeah. And then coming up February 10, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., we have a sports clinic happening here in the local congregation of El Cajon.
And this has been CFO in action for the San Diego Satellite Studio.
Yes. Hannah, I think we have a report in. Hello?
Oh,
Hello?
all right.
Is this Taylor? This Taylor in?
Taylor tuning in?
Hello,
Hey.
this Taylor in. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
loud and clear. Go
I
ahead.
actually do have an
report.
earpiece today, so it's legit. Hello, good
It's
morning, good
real.
afternoon, good evening, everyone. Hi, team. It's nice to see you all this morning. I'm Taylor Drelick-Pakan, reporting to you live from the local congregation of Temecula Valley, where we are getting ready for our local congregation's clean up. We're going to a park to help beautify it by repainting a fence. So that's what we're going to focus on today. We're super excited. The weather is perfect to do that. Not too cold, not too hot, and we see the sun coming out every now and then. So if you're in the Temecula area today from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, please join us. We'll be in the Temecula area at a local park.
Nice. Thank you so much, Taylor. And what color is this paint of wall?
That's such a specific question, Ryan. I was not ready for that. I don't know, but I will report to you next week's broadcast.
Thank
what
you. We
color
want to see
it is.
pictures.
So what will be painted?
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much, Taylor. And you guys
Thank
take care
you.
and be safe over there in Temecula Valley.
Thank you. See you all later.
This Taylor out.
Tuning out.
Yeah.
All right. We got one more comment, but we do
Hey.
appreciate all the comments you've been leaving in our chat. But from Ronnie Lee Anisiete,
Hi, brother.
happy birthday to one of the most handsomest male hosts of INCRadio San Diego, Brother Ryan Anisiete, celebrating his birthday
Woohoo.
on February 4th.
Yes, thank you, my brother Ronnie. And then I think we have another one. Advance happiest anniversary, brother Mark and sister Michelle Vasquez on February 5th.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, a bunch of celebrations. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Well, I do want to celebrate this, momentous activity.
Yes.
And of course, we are closing out our show. Such marvelous memories that we shared. But of course, thank you to those that we want to recognize, to Brother Eduardo V. Manolo, our Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Armando Manolo, our Subsea President, and Brother Matt Capistrano, our District Supervising Minister of San Diego County, California.
And brother Elmer Sarmiento, our Assistant District Supervising Minister, Brother Christian De Dios, our CFO Advisor, and Brother Christian Co, our District Multimedia Advisor.
And up next, we have INCRadio San Francisco. So make sure you tune on in and support as well. But this has been INCRadio San Diego. We will catch you on the next wave. Guys, let's jump on in.
Jump.
Let's all jump. And go listen.
Bye.
Bye po.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Quinta. Barry. Bye.
Have a good day. Stay warm.
Wait. Go ahead and give me.
Clean those parks.
SDC.
Rise
Rise up.
up. One more time. SDC.
Rise